Hi all, welcome back. I recently did a quick trip to this great state of Delaware, the first state also known as the Diamond State. And we left out of Cape May and decided to take the Lewis Cape May ferry. Super fun. My first tip to you if you want to take the Cape May Lewis ferry is to make your reservation in advance. Really glad we did because we found out the time slot that we wanted to take was sold out. So in case you've never driven your car onto a boat, here's a quick video on how it happened. It's actually more fun than you would imagine. So this is just some quick shots to give you a quick overview of the boat. We loved taking it. It was much better than driving over there. And you'll see there's tons of seating inside and outside. So what you're looking at right now is actually a bar that is set up on the ship. We weren't aware of that until one of the police officers on the boat pointed it out to us. There is also a full cafeteria downstairs, where all the tons of seating is, and tons of outlets in case you need to charge your phone or electronics. And of course, don't forget to take in the amazing views. As well, they were very dog friendly on the boat, so if you wanted to bring your four-legged friend with you, they're more than welcome. So the ship ride is a little over an hour. I think it's about an hour and 20 minutes. We got off the boat, and the first thing we headed to was Dogfish Head Brewery, which is one of the biggest things going on in Delaware. So once you arrive at Dogfish Head Brewery, go ahead inside and sign up for the next tour. They are free, but they do book up very quickly, and they do give you 4 samples for free, and they're about, I would say, 3 ounces each. There's lots of great options to choose from. They do give you 4 options. As I mentioned, 2 you get to choose, 2 they choose for you. And of course, when you first arrive, you can't help but notice the huge steampunk treehouse right in front of their doors. It originally started at Burning Man, and it's quite a sight to see. So I thought I'd throw this part in here. It's the tour is kind of broken up as the buildings are not all right next to each other. And the distribution center that's in the back of the property is about a good 5 to 7 minute walk. So if you have any mobility issues, this part of the tour might be challenging for you, but you can certainly opt out. This is the card and the sample glass they give you when you arrive. You can have 4 samples, as I mentioned. You do reuse your glass the entire time you're there, but they do rinse them out in between samples, and then they mark off your card as you have your samples. As well, the place is super family friendly. People bring their dogs, their children. There's a food truck outside. It's an entire family affair. Very untraditional for me, as I've been to other breweries and they weren't like that. We stayed at the Americ Inn Lodge and Suites in Rehoboth Beach. It had very good reviews and it was very reasonable. I think it was about $70 a night for the 2 queen beds. It was okay. We had problems with the TV and the toilet, so I wouldn't say I would love this place, and I probably wouldn't return, but it was clean and the staff was very friendly. This is just a shot of the lobby area. It is very comfortable, and they do serve free breakfast in the morning. Typical stuff, bagels, yogurt. You can make your own waffles as well. They did have an indoor heated pool, which was a nice little bonus. Then we finally headed over to Rehoboth Beach itself. It is extremely dog friendly. As well as gay friendly, not exactly smoker friendly. So if you are a smoker, you cannot do so on the beach or actually on the boardwalk itself. So this is going to seem like an odd slide, but I noticed there was a lot of abandoned buildings in Delaware. This one obviously was on fire, but there was a lot of abandoned buildings and houses. So if you're into urban exploration, this is the place to do it. Go to Delaware. You'll never run out of places to go visit. So now we're back at Rehoboth Beach, and Rehoboth Avenue is where it's at. That's where all the shops are, the bars, the restaurants. This is where everybody in town is hanging out. If you do go on a holiday weekend like we did, you're going to find that parking was very, very challenging. It took us probably 35 minutes to find a spot, so get there early. This is a shot of some of the cute, unique shops you'll find in the area, and a lot of their products are made by local artists, so you can support the local community by buying some of their wares. A friend recommended that I go visit Dos Locos. It's a Mexican restaurant there in Rehoboth Beach. And the margaritas at happy hour were $7 each, and these were the small ones. I know they don't look small, but they were small. So the place is a bit pricey for my taste, but they were good. But of course, one goes to Rehoboth Beach to take in the beautiful views. So this is the infamous UFO house in Milton, Delaware. I found it off of this website, Atlas Obscura. So if you're always trying to find quirky things to find in your state or in another state, definitely check that place out and you can find cute little things like a UFO house. So we found this local place quite by accident because it just happened to be next to the hotel. It's called the Big Chill Cantina. And boy, did it not disappoint. It's a great low-key place to hang out with the locals, and they also have chess tables there and beer pong, so they got a little bit of something for everybody. This place is much bigger than it looks like. This was another section where they have these huge booths with pillows that you can sit there and relax in, as well as there's an outside part with a fire pit and the smokers hang out there as well. I love this place because I'm really into divey bars, so if you're into divey bars with locals, this is your spot. To wrap up our trip, we decided to see the original Mason-Dixon marker. It's not quite where it shows on the maps in Delmar, but if you follow Route 54 all the way into the southwest corner of Delaware on the border of Maryland, you will find it right there. These are the markers that were inside the structure. The tallest one on the left is the original Mason-Dixon marker. Now, I had some people tell me that isn't the original marker, and I'm no historian, but there are some placards there to give you some more information, and it really was cool to see. So I hope you enjoyed this quick review on the first state of Delaware. And if you have any questions or have any comments or tips of your own, leave them below in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching, and I always love a thumbs up. Happy travels!